take measurements for your pattern, you will need 4 measurements for making mask. So first one is, so that's the width of your mask edge. I would recommend 2.5 inches. Then first measurement, what you need to take is first measurement is to take from center to top of your nose, from that line to that line, so take that measurement. Second one is from top of the edge to top of your nose. Then third one is from the bottom edge to your chin. And then the fourth last one is from top of your nose to your chin. So that's how I do it. And then elastic, I will explain you how to measure elastic and how to make elastic. So how you create the pattern. First line, what you draw is the measurement from your chin to top of your nose. Second measurement is from your top of your nose to middle of the mask edge. So you draw that measurement. Then same, repeat on the top and then on the bottom, and here should be from top of your nose to chin measurement. So as soon as you get that, you mark 2.5 inches there. That's your side edge of your mask. Here will be your top of the nose, and then here will be chin. So so we have entered that measurement there. We have entered that measurement there, which we will need, and so now we will start drawing the lines. So that measurement, so if you measure that and take that measurement, then you kind of take a ruler and take your measurement, and then like if it's smaller, then go up and draw your measurements and line there. Same thing, repeat on your chin part. So you should get that sort of thing like here. So that's a nose measurement, top of nose, and that's a chin. That's a chin. And then you have, how I done it, I like that on my nose the mask is a bit curved. So simply what you have to do, if you don't have a professional ruler, then just curve it up in a bit, not up, in, curve it in a little bit, and then after that you just make a curve there. So that's your pattern for your mask. So you will need 4 these templates. So 2 templates for top fabric and 2 templates for your lining. So what you need to do, as soon as you cut the fabric out, as soon as you cut the pattern out of your fabric, then sew it seam here, probably 1 centimeter seam allowance, and centimeter on your lining. When you have sewed, maybe try on how it sits on you. If you feel like it needs adjusting, then adjust and sew a bit more or less. It's up to you. If you need like a bit narrower here, then adjust it. So it's all up to you. You can sew it by sewing machine or by hands. So you can adjust it how you like. So after these 2 templates are sewed, your pattern should look like that, your top fabric and your lining. After you have these 2 pieces, put them together, right sides facing right sides. So for example, this is a right side, this is a right side, face them together, paste them together and sew a seam on the top, 1 centimeter seam allowance, and seam at the bottom. Yeah, so you should have like that. And then when it's sewed, you like reverse your sewed pattern to the right side. So when your pattern is reversed to your right side, then you will need to press iron your edge, I would say 2.5 centimeters. You iron it in, then you can enter your elastic with the safety pin or just sew it straight. I sew it straight. So, and then flip it again and sew a millimeter seam there. How you can adjust your elastic, so when you get your elastic in and seam done, then simply I tied a knot at the end. Oh, it's quite difficult. So I tied a knot at the end on each side. Yep, on each side you tie the knot at the end, and then try on your mask. If the knot feels still quite loose or tight, then adjust the knots. After you have adjusted that, cut the long elastic and enter your knots into your seam. It should be quite tight here, so take your time to pull your knot inside in a seam. So that's it. So when you have done that, you have a nice finished elastic here. Nothing is showing, and it should look like that. So hope this helps. I will make some videos of sewing process. So you will need 4 of these pieces. So 2 of them are top layers and another 2 are lining. So now I'm going to sew that middle seam, the middle seam of the mask. So after you have sewed both patterns together, so the top layer and the lining, what you need to do, the right sides, face them together and pin. So after you have pinned your mask, you have to sew along here and along here. Let's do this. It's quite hard to sew with my hands. Don't forget about backstitch. So now when you have sewed your seams on a top and on a bottom, reverse the mask on the right side. It's like reversing your sock. So make it all nice and flat. Now you have to like press it, all of the edges, so they are nice and flat. And now we'll make a pleat where we're gonna add the elastic. So now carefully press all of the edges nice and flat. quite hard to do with my hand. Okay, so that's nice and flat. And also press the mask all nice and flat, so when it's on it stays nice. Both sides. Now we need to press that and a half. And now time is to add elastic on a sample mask. Okay, so that's the end result of my sample mask. So let's try it. Ta-da! And here they are. So I made 6 different masks. I will be listing these decorative face masks on my online shop. I will add the shop link down below.